Hey guys, it's the weekend before we're starting our new Cize Challenge Group, and so I just wanted to take a few minutes really quick to talk to you guys about meal planning, because that is the most important part of improving your health and fitness, is improving the way that you eat and improving how much you eat. So we're going to take a look at our Cize Eat Up meal plan. So make sure you guys take a look at this weekend and go through it, because it gives you so much valuable information. We're going to skim through it really quick right now, but make sure you go through this and read it in depth before we start on Monday. So you'll notice in this book, when you open up to page 2, there's a 2-step quick start. So the way it's divided up is basically, if you weigh less than 150 pounds, then you're going to be on plan A. And if you weigh more than 150 pounds, you're going to be on plan B. And you notice all of these color-coded markers. That shows you how many of each kind of different food you get to eat per day. Now, the easiest way to follow this program is to use these portion control containers. I have a set here that you can look at. If you've done 21-day fix before, then you already have these, so it's perfect. If you haven't done 21-day fix before, I'd highly recommend getting a set of these. I think they're $14 or something like that at teambeachbody.com. You can get them by themselves, or you can get them bundled with the Fix 8 cookbook, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But I would highly recommend getting those, because it's going to make your meal prep so much easier. You won't have to worry about using a bunch of different measuring cups and things like that. But you don't need them, but they're very handy to have. So, and then after that first page, there's a food directory, okay? So the food on these lists is the food that you can eat, okay? If it's not on this list, ask me about it before you eat it, because most likely if it's not on these lists, you should be eating it. So there's a page for fruit, and generally speaking, the higher the things are to the top of the page, the more nutrient dense they are. So you want to try to vary things that you're eating from all over the page. Don't just eat things off the bottom of the page, because you're going to be getting the least amount of nutrients. And then they have a page for veggies. Same thing, proteins, carbs, healthy fats, food, seeds and dressings, oils and nut butters. Important thing to know about the healthy fats page, notice under nuts, it gives specific numbers for each kind of nut. So it doesn't mean you fill the blue container with your nuts. If it gives a specific number, that means you actually have to count out that many of those nuts to count it as a blue serving, okay? So that's basically how you know what to eat. So go through that list and do your grocery shopping this weekend off of those lists, and make sure you buy your food. And then, based on whether you're plan A or plan B from page 2, this is how you're going to plan out your meals, okay? So you're going to plan out the number of servings of each container per day. And again, very important, step 2, eat 5 times a day. No more 3 meals a day. That's your old life. Moving forward in your life, you're going to eat 5 times a day. It's so much better for you. It keeps your metabolism going, and it's going to make you a healthier person in general. So you're going to want to eat breakfast, and then a snack, lunch, then a snack, and then dinner, and then try not to eat anything after dinner. That's always the hardest thing for me. So, so that's how you're going to structure your day. And in the back of the book, they have some sample charts that you can use to track your eating. So you can just check off each color as you go throughout the day. So it makes it super simple. There's also an app you can use called 21-Day Fit Tracker. It's, again, based on 21-Day Fix, but so is this eating plan. So you can use the app still for this eating plan, and it'll still work very well right along with it. So, so that's the main thing about the meals. And then in the middle here, they give you a ton of pages of recipes and different ideas that of meals that you can make. So that's a very big help as you're preparing this weekend. Is look through this, read through those recipes. If some of them look good, make sure you get the food that you need for those recipes. Another thing that I mentioned earlier was the Fix 8 cookbook. It's this guy, and it is awesome. Rachel and I have been using it a lot recently. But there's 101 Fix approved recipes in this book, and for every recipe, it gives you the container equivalent. So right there at the top of the recipe, it gives you how many containers each recipe uses up. So it works really well. You can look through, see what's good. And again, you can, if you haven't done 21 Day Fix before, then you can get this cookbook and the containers together. Just log into your teambeachbody.com under the shop tab and look under 21 Day Fix, I think, and you'll find these. And they'll be very, very helpful to you as you're planning out your meals and prepping. So as we get ready for this week, make sure that you do your grocery shopping, get that food prepped, and get ready for Monday for the week to start, because again, the meal planning is the most important part of your health and your fitness. So make sure that you are ready to go for that. Ask me any questions that you have. Please post your questions in the group. Don't just send me a private message. Chances are someone else in the group has the same question. So just post your question. That way everyone can see it, and that way I can answer it and everyone can see the answer. Okay? So post questions in the group, post anything in the group, post how you're doing each day. Keep posting in the group every day. It's very, very important for us to all stay engaged and stay accountable to each other. So I'm looking forward to this, you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun.